Hey everyone, it's Spencer and Taylor with Nexus, bringing you our check-in for the month of May. Did you know that May is also Mental Health Matters Month? This is a time to remind ourselves and others around us that it's okay to not be okay sometimes. And here at Nexus, we work really hard to erase or help erase the stigma that surrounds mental health. If you are struggling mentally and don't know how to get help, reach out. You can reach out to a friend, a family member, or even a mental health professional. Reaching out is the first step in getting you to that healing process. We also want you to understand that reaching out for help is not a sign of weakness, it's actually a sign of strength. So we want you guys to remember that as well. So this May, let's make sure that we make our mental health as much of a priority as our physical health around our community and within ourselves as well.
Along with May being Mental Health Matters Month, we are also doing our monthly wellness workshop. This month is entitled How to Navigate My Child's Use of Technology. In this workshop, you will learn how to monitor your child's online usage, parenting tips for technology, how social media affects the brain, and other helpful things you can do to ensure your child is safe while using the internet. This ties in with May because there is a correlation between social media and mental health. Social media can induce both physical and physiological addiction because it's impact of the brain. You can learn more about this by attending one of our workshops this month. The first is on May 14th from 1 to 2 at our Ione Family Resource Center, right next door to Don Luis Restaurant on Main Street. The second is on May 15th from 12 to 1 at our Upcountry Community Center on Highway 88 next to Pine Grove Pizza, aka D-Bag Pizza. The third one is on the 15th, but this one is from 5 to 6 p.m. and will be held at our main office, which is located at 601 Court Street. This workshop will be held in Suite 300, and we also look forward to seeing everybody and anybody that is interested in these workshops.
Yeah, looking forward to you guys coming out to those. Also this month we have our new Parenting with a Purpose lessons coming up. These will begin on May 3rd and will go through June 14th. Those happen on Fridays from 3 to 5:30, and this set will be at the California Tribal TANF office, which is located at 223 Clinton Road, and that's going to be Suite 206. If you'd like to attend any of these, or if you just have any more questions about it, please contact Emma Sweat at 209-257-1980, and her extension is 105. Also, be on the lookout for any and all mental awareness events that are going around the county this month. We're going to be posting about a bunch of them on our Facebook, so check those out, please, so that you guys can attend. We'll be posting about all the fun, different activities that will be going on. So check them out, please. Also wanted to remind you guys that keeping up with your mental health is just as important as keeping up with your physical health. And they are actually very much intertwined. Doing things physically helps you mentally and vice versa. Doing things like exercising, going out for a walk or a hike, enjoying some of the beautiful lakes we have around here, like behind us here at Lake Comanche. All these things can increase both your mental and your physical health. We want you guys to enjoy all the great recreation opportunities that Amador County has to offer, but we also want to make sure that you guys are doing them in a safe manner. So coming up next, we're going to be interviewing Sergeant Wilson, who is with the Amador County Sheriff's Office dive team. He's going to be going over some safety tips and tricks for you guys for this summer for out in the water. All right, guys, we're back here with Sergeant Wilson of Amador County Sheriff's Office dive team, and he's going to tell us a little bit about himself. And how'd you get started with the dive team?
I started when I was a couple years on. They had a spot open on the Marine Enforcement Detail, which is just driving the boats around and patrolling the lakes. And it sounded like a fun thing to do, so I decided to sign up for it.
Nice. Well, we appreciate all your service out here. I know water safety is a big thing, especially on the lakes around here. What made you get into law enforcement in the first place?
It was cheaper than going to college.
Oh.
Yeah. $7,500 to be a cop at the time.
Okay.
So here I am, and it's fun. I don't have to sit in the office all day. I can get around, have fun. It's good.
Very cool. So for you guys out there thinking about a career in law enforcement, it's a little bit cheaper than college if you wanted to know. So you guys are out here on the water throughout the summertime, out there seeing everything. What's like the biggest safety hazard you see on the regular out here?
Most often people just not paying attention. They'll drive around, they're only paying attention to themselves and their own boat and not necessarily what's going on around them. So there's a lot of people in the water, there's a lot of other boats in the water. When you're driving a boat, it's not like a car. There's no lanes. You have to keep a lookout 360 degrees.
For sure. Boat safety is a huge thing, guys, especially on the water. One of the things to remember, like you said, it's not a car. There's no real brakes. There's no e-brake. You can't stop on a dime. You can't turn on a dime. Everything kind of happens as you float towards it. So it's always really important to remember that. Can you give us any tips or tricks, things that people can do to stay safe throughout the summer on the waters?
just keep an eye on those people that are in your party. We have a lot of incidents happen when someone goes off swimming alone, something like that, and their party doesn't know exactly where they were seen last. It makes it hard for us. That, and keep your PFDs accessible. You never know when something's going to happen. Kids, anyone under 13 has to be wearing a life jacket at all times. Just make sure that you guys are keeping in mind to stay safe and looking out for your own people.
Definitely. It's great advice right there, guys. For you guys that don't know, PFDs, your personal flotation devices, or your life jackets, like you said. So make sure you have those on hand for everybody. Everybody under 13 has to wear them at all times on a boat. Everybody over the age of 13 should have one there for them as well in case anything were to happen. Is there anything else you want to share with the people about boating around here on the waters during the summer?
I just have fun, enjoy the waters. Just keep in mind lake levels fluctuate quite a bit. There's a lot of underwater hazards. We've got a lot of sandbars, a lot of logs and rocks and such. So keep in mind out.
Awesome. Well, Sergeant Wilson, thank you for being here today. We appreciate you and all your advice. You guys, as always, enjoy the while you're out here. Like we said, being out in the water is a great way to improve both your physical and your mental health. So give it a shot. We have a lot of beautiful lakes around here in Amador County. And as always, guys, stay healthy and stay safe.